Hey everyone, I'm going to show you how to use Kami and how I would use it for synchronous learning or synchronous speech therapy. So if you don't already have Kami, get it. It's free for educators. So it's kamiapp.com. Get an account. You're going to sign in. Also on my work computer, I actually have it up here as a Chrome extension, so it makes it even easier. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a file that I already have on my Google Drive under teletherapy, and I'm going to show you how I could use Kami during a speech session. So let's say I have a little one working on articulation, and this little one is working on the F sounds, right? So I can screen share this while I'm working with this kiddo, and we can practice saying them. And while we're saying them, I can be drawing on the page. So let's say he starts with funny, and then I'm like, wow, great job. You did that great. Oh, fall, father, deal? Oh, let's try it again. Feel. Okay, we'll come back to that one and you'll get a star later. What is this one? Fox. And then maybe I go like this, or I decide I'm going to change the color. And let's go back to feel. Remember that F sound? Oh, and they do it right, so maybe they get a star that time. I also could actually type on here and say, practice these words. I happen to have highlighter on right now, which is the text box is yellow, which is why it's looking a little strange there, but it does make it easier to read, right? So I could go through and I could mark up as many pages as I wanted during a speech session in that way. Let's see here. Now I was going to show you some other things. Open from Google Drive. I'm going to show you a word list. So again, we're talking about a kiddo working on articulation, but this time this kiddo is working on some words without the pictures. So here, what I would like to do, I could use drawing here again. And so I might go, okay, we're going to go down the initial. We're going to go farm, 4, 5, fire. Another thing that I've done is I've said, okay, you're going to say 10 words. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I'll obviously do a better job than that. And I'll make a box around it so that they can see exactly what it is. Or down here during the mixed sentences, I might have them or myself go through and find all the target sounds and underline them as we go as well. So let's see, we could also do markup. We could use highlighter for markup. I do sometimes have more difficulties with highlighter. So that's why I don't always use it. But I'm just highlighting the words that I want them to concentrate on or the sounds. And you don't have to choose yellow. You could choose a different color. So it just makes it a little more obvious here. And don't worry about this is a translation app that I have on my computer. So just ignore that. And you can also save and download the work that you do too. So if you practice all this and then you want to download it and send it to the kiddo later, you can totally do that using Kami. And then one more thing I was going to show you was also under my teletherapy folder, if it will come up. Here we go. So I have here a story map. And this is for social skills. So after listening to a story, so I might want to mark that up for my kiddo, a story. Oops. Follow these directions. What happened first? So now I can read the story with my kid during the online session or have them read it with a parent ahead of time. And then we can actually go through and fill this out together. So what happened first? Well, the mom broke the pot. What happened next? Jimmy bought a new pot. What happened last? they were happy, right? And then I can go through and put down the expected behaviors or unexpected. I also could treat it like a drawing here, and I could actually draw these things. So the expected behavior was that here's my friend Jimmy, and he bought a new pot. The unexpected behavior was, this is me on a trackpad, when mom broke the pot, the first pot, right? And there's a big crack on it. And kids love watching you draw. That's just, they think it's just the best. Um, Sorry, I haven't saved it. That's why it keeps popping up like that, because otherwise you can actually save it and come back to it later. So that's how I would use Kami during a screen share with a student or students. The materials that you just saw are part of my distance learning made easy for SLPs. And hopefully this is a useful tool for you. I think it's the best.